And finally, in our main event, we have the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey taking on Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, it's a strange build. Some interesting twists and turns, you know. Becky was poised to possibly become the first female superstar to hand Ronda Rousey a loss. And now, I don't think she's losing.
Nope.
You know, that's no knock against Charlotte, but I don't think Charlotte needs to be the one to beat her. It's the same situation with Nikki Bella that I had, where I had said, like, Nikki does not need to be the one to beat her, and she shouldn't be the one to beat her. I feel the same way about Charlotte, because Charlotte's pretty much done it all.
Yeah, I mean, so this was penciled in as a WrestleMania Dream match, so there's no shame in moving it up other than that it's not for the title. And there hasn't been more than 3 or 4 days to build it. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Because with a build, this could be one of the biggest women's matches of all time.
This show is starting to feel like last year's TLC.
Oh.
Where we just randomly got Finn Balor versus AJ Styles, and we randomly got Kurt Angle in the main event. The way that they changed everything, like, on a Friday before a Sunday pay-per-view, like, it's that kind of craziness going on with this card.
Yeah.
We almost recorded this on Tuesday before
I'm so
SmackDown.
glad we didn't. I'm so glad we didn't.
Because the whole card is different.
Yeah. I mean, so obviously Becky being removed for having a, quote, broken face and severe concussion sucks. But I have a larger issue with her taking one punch to the face and being sat down. Because we've seen Ronda Rousey get punched in the face in her UFC career. She's been punched in the face. She's been knocked down. She's been choked out. She's been kicked in the face. And she didn't stop. I'm not buying the concussion angle at all. At all. I'm not buying that.
You think it's an angle?
I'm not buying that she has an actual concussion at all. I don't think that she has a concussion, period. I think she may have a legitimate broken nose and potentially a broken orbital bone because her swelling on her face was not what it looked like the night before.
Yeah.
The bruising wasn't. It looked way less on Monday. So then when they're saying, oh, we're pulling her from the match all day Tuesday, I'm like, dude, what? And then you see her Tuesday and you go, oh, okay. The swelling's severe on her face. I think she might have a broken orbital bone. But I don't buy that she got a concussion off a punch to the face. That's ridiculous. Like, Rousey made a career of punching people in the face and getting punched in the face. And she didn't stop fighting.
So you think that they're bullshitting with the concussion just to get Becky out of the match?
Yeah, I think that by saying concussion in this day and age, everybody's going to go, oh, well, obviously she can't wrestle. And then nobody's going to question it. Because if they just said, oh, she broke her nose and, you know, it's probably not safe for her to be in the ring, it's harder for them to excuse their way out of it. I just think that some wind is going to be lost in Becky Lynch's sails coming out of this. Because she was hot, and if this match happened as scheduled, it would have been a huge, huge, huge match for Becky. But not having to, just like Ronda's Instagram post today, where she points out, one punch to the face, you're soft. Like, I do this for a living, and you're pretending. Like that's where we're at, in my opinion, is the divergence of the two things.
Yeah, but like
that's where it's come down to now. And I think Ronda's found the vein with which to run with this is that Becky talked all this stuff about how she's tough and she's the man, and she got rocked by one punch and she's out. It doesn't reflect well on the story because they wrote it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, Ronda's been coming off as kind of a dick.
I don't think she has any other way to play it here. Because Becky was riding her hard going into this. Hard. And now she can't go. So what is Ronda supposed to do? Go, well, sportsmanship is the best, and I'm sorry you're not able to compete, young lady, and I'll mosey on down to the next opponent. Like, no. Like, you ran your mouth and you weren't able to back it up. That's what it comes down to. And I don't think that Nia Jax is a unsafe worker and all this other BS that people just can't help themselves but fall into. It happens. Do I think she was working too fast and she couldn't see past her hair and didn't know where Becky exactly was? Sure. There was an accident, obviously. But, like, I don't know. Everybody just waits for their outrage du jour.
Mm-hmm. So, like, in that kind of situation, she probably shouldn't have been throwing fists like that.
It wasn't even closed.
But still, she, like, you're in a battle royal or
I
like
agree.
A brawl.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're throwing overhand punches. You're throwing forearms or elbows.
Right.
You're not winding up and.
Because, I mean, to watch it real time, she really cracked her in the face. She really, really went for it.
And it sucks, but I mean, I agree where like Becky's gonna lose momentum because of it, and I think she knows that, and I think it, like, you could clearly tell how concerned and upset she was.
It's a bad look for the character, and I hope that they're able to fix it whenever she's healthy, whenever her face is unbroken and her brain is uncussed.
Well, that's all I got.
So that's Survivor Series. Boy, is that going to be exciting.
Yeah.
If you don't want to watch Survivor Series, just watch TakeOver War Games a second time.
Mm-hmm.